Kakajan Meredov of Turkmenistan, and Momose Masaru of Japan will face Adijon Tulendibayev of Uzbekistan. That's the plus 100. So that you've got information on the hundreds and the plus 100s. I'll come back and let you know about the women's under 78 and plus 78 kilo semi-final lineup in a moment. But let's take close order on this. The first of the quarterfinals in the under 90 kilo category. Dilshod Choriev of Uzbekistan faces Anai Ryohei of Japan. It's Choriev in the white judogi and Anai in blue. Choriev deciding against getting involved in Newaza. Anai picks up a passivity warning. For some reason the Japanese just take a little bit longer to get into things, and they tend to get warned for passivity. It's quite possible that in domestic tournaments at home they're a little bit more lenient with the passivity rule. Fairly sharp on the international circuit, however. You don't normally go more than a minute. Sometimes they're right on the money at 25 seconds. Choriev goes ahead by Yuko, and I getting penalised for passivity, so really does need to get into it here. He doesn't want Choriev to start coasting and looking at the accumulation of yellow cards. There's interesting talk about the way that penalties may work in the future. How that will impact on scores. That debate will continue, and they'll come up with a decision at some stage, but not for a while, I don't think. There'll be a couple of months before we get anything firm about the direction in which that particular subject is going to go. It's going in completely the wrong direction for Anai at the moment. Picked up another penalty, and he's now Wazari down. And I think this is a really good example of what they want to try and avoid. Choriev hasn't thrown him. Anai hasn't been. He has now. Commentator's curse. Choriev on the board with Yuko, and it could be that in a future that's yet to arrive, what would happen is only the Yuko would be on the board. There'd be the 3 yellow cards there, but only the Yuko would be on the board. That's a possibility. Nothing's been worked out yet, but it's interesting to think of how it could work, because at the moment it's the Wazari that was given to Choriev on the back of the penalties that has him in the lead. But could be that without a score, you don't win it. You need to get a score to win. open Choriev up. He'd have an advantage at the moment, but he wouldn't get it just on the back of the penalties. Anyway, that's all immaterial. It's all speculative because Choriev has scored. He's thrown his opponent for Yuko, and has a good lead at the moment. Minute 29 to go. Anai with a bit of work to do. Choriev picking up a first warning. And I pulled off a nice turnover earlier on this morning, but I think Choriev may be in a different class, with all due respect to Ansama, who was turned over. Player from Cameroon was turned over this morning by Anai. Anai not able to move Choriev, who's a stronger proposition. He'll pick up a warning for a false attack here. 18 seconds to go. Even if Anai forced Choriev into another error, it wouldn't give him the contest because of the Yuko that Choriev scored. He actually put a score on the board. Gonna run out of time there though. Choriev it is, who goes into the semi-final, the first of the semi-finals that we'll see this afternoon in the under 90 kilo category. Can't remember what it was that Choriev used to bring Anai down. It may have been Diashibarai. I can't quite remember. We'll have a look at it in a moment. No, it was Kosodagaki.